The Fully Geeked.
Yes. We are back live on air with the Fully Geek Pod. You've got myself, Nate, the man in the know.
Richie Rich in the house.
Got a famous warrior inside the place.
Welcome back to officially the first. Well, it was supposed to be the first full. Well, hopefully next week everyone will be back in, but it's the first proper one of 2025. Obviously, last week we did the review. Didn't want to keep you waiting. Rich looks like he's in the North Pole somewhere. It's cold. I don't know if it's that cold, my guy, but obviously I have hair. So
look, when you're in the outhouse and it's winter, trust me, bro, the coldness is here. Imagine last week it was last week, the weekend, that -6, and I was in here, bro. I had to run inside the yard, bro. I said, no. This is abuse. This is proper abuse, bro.
Where's your heater though, bro?
The heater is on, but you know where the ceilings are so high, it's popping up doing nothing. So the heater has to be on my feet. You know, it has to be literally be on my feet for it to take any effect. You know what? I was gonna buy you know, when it's electric blankets.
Yeah.
I was probably tempted to buy an electric blanket, but then I went on Amazon and I thought, you know what? Let me get one of the Eskimo hats. You know, it reminds me of Russia, innit? I must break you kind of talking there.
the only thing is I can't wear an Eskimo hat, man.
Oh yeah, because the hair.
The hair. But I like it.
Not even how your hair is right now. You won't fit on there.
Possibly I might be able to get away with it now. But then I'll go and do it, and then the next hairstyle will say that you can't do it. So I mean, you should put a bun in my hair or something.
Bro, I'm telling you, this hat, listen, this hat is warm. It cost me $9.99 on Amazon. Listen, guys, it's okay. Trust me. It's not about being cool. It's about being warm and being smart. Listen to me.
Hey, do you know what I like? To be honest with you.
Some products on there, you know.
I know. We're getting no love, but Rich, I need you to look for a pair of gloves for me, bro.
Do you know what? I need a pair of gloves.
I need an actual pair of gloves. Like, I don't wear gloves. I find, you know, when you get the little Adidas gloves, the little Nike gloves, like where young youth men again, yeah. And those ones, they look cool. Like, do you get me? But
they do
offer no warmth to the hand.
Yeah.
And then my issue is I've got a pair of leather gloves, but they're kind of like my going out gloves. Like, if you get me, if you're going to like a function, maybe a funeral, wedding, you know, that kind of like a classy thing. But I want like a pair of gloves that I can wear, because right now, bro, trying to do playground duty, bro, my hands are freezing. Going Arsenal, hands are freezing.
Do you know what? The thing with gloves, my thing is, what happened to all my gloves? I lost one hand. That's what always, you know how angry I get? You know, when I find a perfect glove, then you realize your hands are sweating.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like, I don't want them to be too hot, but I want it to be like just toasty.
Oh, what have I been like? Yeah, I normally use my gloves to drive, innit? Especially that I don't have heat steering on it. But anyway, been driving, but sometimes you just got to take one hand off, innit? Because you just need that other hand to function stuff, innit? But like, basically, I'm driving, I'm thinking, hey, I kind of look like Luke Skywalker, you know, the black glove and all that stuff, like, kind of look cool, innit? But
and then you can't turn down the stereo.
When I'm turning the wheel like that, and it making sound effects. But there we are. Yeah. Hey, Rich, remember JJB days, isn't it? Obviously, like Nick was saying, the cool gloves, like, obviously had to wear the golf gloves back in the day, innit? I didn't realize. I think golfers play with left hand, innit? They have a left hand glove.
Yeah, left hand gloves. Yeah.
Bro, do you know how hard it was to find the right side of a glove, bro? To the point where I got so desperate, I just bought white ones, innit? And I had those gloves for time. Like, they were my pride and joy, my white Nike gloves, realizing
bro,
that.
We used to go Nike Town to get them, bro.
Yeah, I would Nike
Town. Them would go Nike Town and look at you, Nike Town. I don't even have a shop still there, bro.
I think I got one from JJ Sports, and I got the other one from Nike Town, bro. That's how these
go Nike Town, bro. Like, we get Nike Town to get the gloves.
Gloves, you know.
Like, we're all gunman, like, it was just, I don't know if it was mad.
No, but this is the
thing. They had the tick hair.
Yeah, like, the little Velcro as well, isn't it? Like, Gosh, man, the things we used to do.
I can't remember the company that used to produce the JJB one. You know, because JJB had obviously had Adidas and the main brand name.
I remember as well. You know, I know exactly what you're talking about, and it was everywhere.
Yeah, it was everywhere, and everyone used to go for it because if you're new to golfing, you wouldn't want to spend a huge amount. Yeah, like you won't go for the tailor-made. You would go for the brand where you can buy like a whole golf kit, including clubs, for like $199. Well, I said no, £199. So
yeah, we know.
That's what you meant that way.
We we're cheaper than chicken and chips, bro. We're good, man. I know it was JJB you man worked in, but come on, man.
Hey, quick thing. Do you remember a £1 pizza with three different toppings?
I never ate pizza.
That's an exclusive deal, bro. We just had mozzarella, bro. That was it.
East Ham Barking Road, where you know when man used to go to East Ham College, right? Merv, do you remember Ace Amusements?
Yes.
Right across the road, there was a chicken shop which did pizza for £1 with 3 toppings, bro.
No,
No. Sorry, a 7-inch pizza.
Okay.
I didn't pause. I lived there. I didn't know about this at all.
Ah, geezer. This is
college. The one I went to was in Forest Gate, near Bonds, innit? Like, Stopford Road, I think it is.
Oh, Stopford Road, yeah.
We go there.
Okay, where the 325 goes right at the end.
It's got like it's a corner, like a curve in it, and there's like £1 pizza, mozzarella, and then £1 piece of chicken and chips as well. I've got both.
This is what you kids will never have this, you know. But you kids eat McDonald's like it was cheap back then. You know, McDonald's back in the day, man couldn't afford McDonald's, you know.
And that was $2.88.
$2.88 was the exclusive price for adult meal. Whether that be a chicken sandwich, a fillet of fish, and you've got to remember, it wasn't a fillet of fish that looks like that little square thing. It was a burger.
Yeah, it proper was.
Quarter pounder, all of that. $2.88. It used to be like £3.19 or whatever if you wanted large chips and large drink or some nonsense like that.
I still can't believe that when I used to work at McD's, I don't know about you, Rich, when you used to make fillet of fish in it. Like you have to use half a slice of cheese for the fillet of fish. That's taken a bit. Yes. If you use one slice, you're getting in trouble for it.
Overheads.
I'm not gonna lie to you, McDonald's wasn't for me, bro. Like I think the whole fantasy in making your own burgers and doing that kind of stuff was great, you know. But working in McDonald's, the pressure that you're under, the turnover of customers, the what do they call it? The floor walkers, whatever it is, people coming in and out, demanding what their stuff. You're under pressure by putting the burgers. You had the glove, you had the burgers, and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shut the machine. 30 seconds, bang, the burger's done. Flip it, and you got to remember, put the cheese, put this sauce, bang, bruv. Man, I'm not gonna lie to you. Mine used to sweat in the back, you know.
Burger, you know.
I'm telling you, mine used to sweat. So you know when you, you know, if you ever see one of those American films and the diner, and you open the door, you see some big man sweating, bro. You know, yeah. You know, he's just like Rodney. How long till the burger's finished? And I'm sweating. I'm just dripping, like, you know, like what you're not doing this. You know, like the hand, the whole arm across your head like that. Yeah, it's coming, bro. Life, bro. What managed to do for £2.85 back then was serious, you know, bro.
Listen, that place taught me how to work, you know. It taught me the true meaning of work, you know, bro.
Wow.
I was only there for 1 year. Only 1 year.
A whole year? That's sick, though.
A whole year, bro, of life's work, bro.
Yeah. I think I was there for like 9 months. I was there for 9
months. I need to get the kids to work there, you know. They stop complaining with all their entitlement. You know what I mean?
I don't even think I got a star, bro. I don't even know what a star was for.
Oh yeah, the star. I've never felt
like how hard you worked and all that shit. Like you get stars and like you get kind of rankings and that.
Bro, I made them lose money, bro.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I won't even say who it was. I don't know if it's gone past the age of limitation or whatever it is. Yeah, but I was put it this way. My dad used to go there. Yeah, bro. My dad used to be like, "Oh, I'm going to McDonald's on lunch because such and such works there. I'm gonna give her £5. She's gonna give me £5 back in change. I'm gonna have a big massive meal." My dad, all the fucking time. My dad just be coming home with random McDonald's in the middle of the day. Like, Dad, stop, man. This is nonsense, bro.
Yeah. He loved it. You know them ones. He loved
He loved it.
But do you know always used to frustrate me about McDonald's, bro? You know when man has to come in and you know when breakfast is finished, yeah? And they used to make you count the food that you're throwing away. And I go to them, I don't understand. I said to them, I don't understand what you're trying to do. I'm like, it's the breakfast. Man, I said, what? Can't I have a burger or something? So now you have to count it. And I thought, count it for what? I said, there's poor people there's poor people everywhere in Chancery Lane. He trying to tell me you can't give them the food. I had to argue my manager because those are the rules. Those are the rules.
Yeah, no. I think especially because I know with the homeless thing that you couldn't do it because especially you couldn't. If a man gets sick, a man will sue, innit? But it was a very American thing. But I remember when I used to work in First Sport, next door was Superdrug, and every day they would throw out all of their sandwiches, like just put them in this black bag and just leave them in the bin outside. So us man, you just go in the bin, bro, take out the black bag. Obviously, the sandwiches were due like to expire that day, innit?
Yeah,
then we'll just leave them out and give them a couple man them in it. They're hungry.
I'm trying to say, bro, it just makes sense that you would do that. It's a shame that the whole world is like we're giving away free food. Obviously, you have no intention of poisoning anyone. You know what I mean? So you want to kind of help out everyone as much as possible. And the world is a case of if you got sick, okay, I'm not saying he's going to die or anything, but if you had a runny tummy, then I'm going to sue you. It's like, where's the goodness of people's heart anymore? It's like trying to do a good deed and someone turns it and switches it around on you. Madness.
That's why, boy.
Yeah. Madness.
But yes, shout out Verrill. He's doing big things. I think I spoke to him about him before. A lot of stuff for the homeless, and I know he was on the news recently, BBC News. They also showed in America he does like bike runs. So like he gets like he will say February 22nd, and like all these people come together on February 22nd, and they'll get like care packages, and they'll all go ride out to different parts of London and just give them to like all different homeless people and that.
Is he the one that came on ITV where he found someone's dad?
Yes.
Yeah. I'll pick him up. Yeah,
Bro, he's like, I got a lot of time for him. So yeah, man, he's from the ends and that. So yeah, man.
Tottenham crew.
But yes, people, how are you? Happy New Year, Rich. I know I haven't spoken to you properly. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. You know.
Yeah, have you recovered from your illness?
Yes, the lick down of COVID, boy. A proper lick man down.
Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, Rich. Part of me felt like not you deserved it. Deserved is a wrong word. Part of me felt like you were seeking it, bro. You was outside. Like you was outside before Christmas. You was outside.
It was everywhere, boys.
Like every day you was outside,
bro. You know I had to, innit? You know, like I got too many groups and there's too many people that I know, innit?
And that's why you got ill.
Basically,
that is why you got ill.
No. I got ill because of my brother. Because just before Christmas, he was coughing. But man, no one thought about COVID again. Everyone's like, oh yeah, he's got a cough. But Boxing Day, the geezer he said, I'm dying. He goes to me, I'm dying. I got to geezer, take some paracetamol. I got him, here's 2 paracetamol. He goes to me, give me 4. I said, bruv, take your own life if you want to, bruv. I'm not involved in it. I just shut, when you just give him the water, give him the tablets and then shut the door, bruv. I said, I'll come back in a few hours, innit? But man was just, but he was finished for like 2-3 days. And then on I think it was the 29th, because I went to go and see some Bridgerton thing, some musical Bridgerton. And it was in a cathedral in Suffolk. And obviously it's a cathedral, isn't it? And I started coughing. So then I had to I had a jacket. I had to coughing like that, you know, that covered my mouth, and I thought, raw. And I was like, no. This can't be the catching of my brother's thing, didn't it? And when I got home, I fell asleep. I thought, and I went to my brother's house. I was watching TV and I fell asleep. And I woke up and I thought, nah, I'm going to my mum's house. You know, my mum's house is a safe haven, isn't it? I said, nope, I'm going to mum's. Yeah, I took 3 paracetamols. Bro, man slept for like just over 24 hours. I was in bits, but you know, I felt all the goosebumps that, you know, like when COVID, I felt all the goosebumps. I was like, nah. And I didn't eat for 2 days. I think the first of Jan, I was like, okay, I can get up, but I was still tired. I was still like sleepy. You know, it's like during the day I was gone to sleep. No, man, don't sleep really during the day. Do you get what I mean? Despite us getting older, I don't really sleep during the day unless I have nothing to do or I'm lying on the sofa or something like that. Do you get what I mean? So I was mashed up, bro. And only last week, my cough is officially gone. 1 minute. Yeah, cough is officially gone. Now I was making sure, innit? Because I had loads of phlegm on my chest for ages. I was like, rah, this is not going. Like, I was meant to go back to work on the 2nd of Jan. Yeah. I logged onto Teams. I am not coming in. I'm not logging on. I'm off ill. But you know, when you work from home, you know, your organization thinks, you're not really ill, so you can still work. I said, no. I'm not logging on. I'm just logging on to let everybody know I am off. But yeah, and I went back to work on the 6th of Jan, which was last week, Monday, first day back. But I'm all good, people. Just in case you guys really wondered, you know, oh, poor Richard. I'm okay.
Yeah, I don't think anyone would say poor Richard, but I'm glad that you didn't forward it to the house, because I went on all of us trying to get sick like that, bro.
No, hey, bro, you wouldn't have wanted it, bro.
Nah. All right. Well, yes, there are lots of seasonal colds, coughs, flus, stuff going around. Also, last weekend, like you said before, was probably the coldest on record for a long time. Yeah, it was horrible, bro. I'm gonna lie to you, it was horrible. I will be looking for those Eskimo hats afterwards. If you send me the link, the link will be in the link will be in the description down below. We are not getting paid by Amazon. All right, cool people. What has been going on? Just because one of you are going to try and put in the comment, yeah, the game was a draw. It ended 1-1, and Manchester United won on penalties. They didn't beat Arsenal. They just won on penalties. All right, can we move on from that kindly? Excellent. Thank you. So, Richard, I understand that you took the little man to go watch a Leicester game, and you came away with a little bit of a prize. What was that?
Let me tell you, right? Look, so Leicester versus QPR. So tickets were available. They were really cheap. £5 for kids, £15 for adults. So I thought, let me just go on and see where I can sit. Bro, the front row came up, innit? The front row. You know, to get front row tickets is one of the most difficult things to do. And I thought, Seb's best friend and his dad as well was also coming with us. But thought, yeah, front row, boom. Like the kids will be gassed, innit? Because it's the closest you will ever get to being with a player, unless you're right in the front with the disability area. Do you get what I mean?
So where were you? Sorry, where were you in the stadium? Just trying to get a picture of an idea. Like within a dugout or
no, not near the dugout. So it was more closer to the corner flag, but
okay,
yeah, a bit more down. So it was you're kind of in the right space. So you can kind of catch a lot of people. Do you get what I mean? So the mascot, you can see all them come around you and all that kind of stuff.
Are they warming up in front of you? Pause.
No, it was they were warming up on the other side.
Okay.
They were warming up on the other side. So so Seb was like, well, Jan was like, let's do a sign. So and I was saying, look, I see thousands of children doing signs and they don't get no love from the players. Players will look at them and pardon them. Yeah. And so Jan must have said, do you know what? let's pick the top 3 players that you would want to get their shirt, right? And if one player goes off, you can move the sticker off and put another sticker on. You know them ones. So I kind of guessed that Vardy would have played, right? Because it was his birthday that day. And Seb picked Dakar and is it Madidi? I can't remember his name anyway. So he picked those 3 players. So walk into the stadium, say, "Oh, we love your sign. That looks awesome." Like people are giving Seb high fives, great sign. Hopefully you get the top. Said, "Yeah, we don't know." You know, because in his head, I go to him, "Look, be prepared. This is not going to happen, isn't it?" I go to him, "It's not going to happen. So be prepared for failure." So yeah, that's straight. So basically, Vardy come off, Mavan Didi came off, and I thought, boy, are they going to bring on Dakar? They brought on Dakar. So Seb, because we dad, take the sign off and change it with Dakar. Change it with Dakar. Listen, Sebastian is look. Sebastian made sure this football player heard his name in it. Seb stood on the chair and said, "Dakar!" But for time, there was a foul near the corner, right? And Dakar was there. Seb stood in his chair, Dakar, and Dakar had no choice but to turn around and wave. So Seb knew, I'm locked in. That's what he said.
I interject here a moment. So I'll just say this. So pre-season, I went Arsenal, Emirates Cup, Richard, the kids, his nephew, his niece, yeah, and hearing this firsthand, yeah. You see what it is? Cowboys at Arsenal, yeah. But these man almost made me feel a bit embarrassed, yeah, because they were shouting that player's name, Saka, and I was like, "But allow it, man. The whole world is looking at us, yeah." And there was a guy, what is his name? Frimpong, yeah. Frimpong was there just doing his little vlogs and that, yeah. These men, Frimpong. Every time Frimpong looked up, Frimpong, where? I said, you know what? I'm looking up where I'm like, guys, please act like we've been there before, bro. Act like we've been there before, bro. They made Frimpong come take pictures with all of them, bro. Yes, so I know once Seb said I'm locked in, I know it's curtains,
bro. It was locked in. And you know, when the game was done, I think Dakar was near the center because I was thinking, oh, these players are not going to go around like the whole pitch because they won 6-2. So Seb was like, stood in his chair. Dakar goes to me, "Dad, hold the sign." I said, "I support Arsenal," but I held the sign, innit? I held the sign. So I was like, and everyone was saying, and Seb and his friend was saying, "Dakar, look." Dakar heard from the semicircle and he walked over and he pointed at Seb. Seb was, well, I'm not gonna lie, I was gassed for Seb. He chucked it to Seb, but Seb was like, "It's mine." Seb was like, "It's mine." Like, but the medics, the ambulance workers gave Seb high five. Leicester City photographer took a picture of Seb and his boy and his friend holding the shirt.
Was you in the picture?
Yeah, huh?
Was you in the picture?
No, the thing is, I can't even find the picture. But we on YouTube and their Instagram and everything. You can see me like recording Seb and Seb catching the shirt and everything.
You ain't coming Arsenal with me.
Yeah, and sorry?
You ain't coming Arsenal with me.
All right, listen, allow me in it. Listen, then the guy who Seb saw outside the stadium came to Seb. And when it's a goal, when you're celebrating, him and Seb were jumping together. It's like, what are you doing, bro? Seb was, fully engrossed. Look, before we move on, let me tell you, this shirt had BO. Yeah, this shirt had. Listen,
it's been worn. It's used.
Yeah, it's been worn. Dakar only came on in 60th minute, bro. I'm not accepting this BO. And listen to this.
Dakar was running up and down, bro. If I looked at Dakar's stats, bro, come on, man.
Look, big up Dakar in it. Man loves you for what you did to my son. Man loves you in it, yeah. But listen to this. Listen to this. I said, "Seb, we've got to wash this top because it smells. He goes to me, I need his smell inside me. I had to say the pause.
Yeah, you have to say pause and then say, son, me and you need to talk.
You know, I said pause. He goes to me, what do you mean? I said, don't worry, Giza. I know what I'm talking about, innit? Listen to this. Day one. The shirt was in Seb's bed with him. The shirt was laid out neatly. The guy made sure he slept on one side and Daka slept on the other side. Day two, Daka is still in the same position. And it's, bruv, you go to his room, you can smell it, bruv. You can smell the shirt, bruv. Because, listen, he's gone to school today and told the teacher on Wednesday, me and my best friend are going to do a show and tell and tell you the story how I got the shirt.
I love it.
And what was gassed there? Obviously, man's in Leicester now, so man knows a few people. So people were messaging me, oh, is that you? Is that you? Yeah, that's yeah, bro. Obviously, because people obviously go on the website or for the Facebook and all that, or the Instagram, and it was all on there, bro. It's sick. It was. I'm not gonna lie. The weekend, like every time like Seb walks past like my room or anything, he goes to me, Daka, I've got Daka. He's like, you know, he's just gas, and he comes to me and spuds me. He's like, yeah, Daka. Yeah, we need to go now. We need to go to another game. I go to him, bro. The front row seats are not guaranteed, so it's one of those ones, isn't it?
Nah, that's a good look, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's a good look, man. Shout out Seb, bro. That's big.
Yeah,
shout out Seb, man. Shout out Seb. Sorry, just going back. My only one, what's the word? Piece of happiness this weekend over football. Sorry, I know we're speaking about football a little while, man. Is so obviously on Sunday when we went to Emirates, they were all wearing the white kit.
Yeah, they
do this every year, Merv. For called No More Red. So basically, it's like an anti-knife initiative they do.
Okay.
So the fourth year. So on the first round of the FA Cup, they always wear this all white shirt. Yeah, all white shirt, like Emirates, Arsenal, all white, everything. Yeah. Your numbers in the back, all white. You can't see. You just all white shirt. Yeah, all white shirt, socks, everything. Yeah, looks clean. You cannot buy this shirt.
Yeah,
this shirt is only given to people in the community that are doing good work within the community around the theme of anti-knife stuff. So obviously we've knocked out of the pennies, whatever. So I've come home, I'm on the train. I get off at Seven Sisters. I'm walking, like to come out the station or like walking through down the thing. I bump into one of my cousins. It's one of my older cousins. So like my cousins that like I should, through respect, I should really call auntie. But it's my cousin.
Yeah.
So I'm talking to her, whatever. I'm saying, oh my God, how are you? She goes, you just come back from the Arsenal, Nath. I said, yeah, I was coming back from the Arsenal. Talking, all this kind of stuff. And then she goes to me, did you get a program? I said, no, I didn't get a program. She goes, oh, I was on page 15. I said, what? She goes, yeah, because of the anti-knife thing, they had been presented in December with an award. And asked someone to work with them. I said, don't lie. I said, so what was going on? I said, so what, did you get a white shirt as well? So she goes, this. She reveals it. I said, you know, now, I don't want to fight my cousin, obviously, but I'm like, I almost want to grab off her and run. Yeah. I said, what? So she's got one of these exclusive all-white shirts. I said, it's fucking sick. It's amazing. She goes, yeah. I was also pitch side and they interviewed me live in the thing. But I must have got there a little bit, no, not late, but you know, like when it was cold in it, so I didn't go out straight away. So she got interviewed pitch side and everything. And they put them in a box.
Well done. She smashed it.
So like, even though we lost, that was my piece of like happiness after the game. So I've got the program. I've like showed the kids. I said, oh look, there's your cousin. I said, that's cousin, blah, blah. But yeah, man. But I think now I need to tell them about Seb, bro. NJ's going to be very, very jealous. I don't lie to you. He's going to be very, very jealous. Now he's going to want me to start doing that shit as well, bro. So thank you.
Yeah, listen, Emirates Cup. You know what the deal is, bruv.
Yeah.
Bruv, straight, bruv. We're gonna get onto all of them. Man will go for Arteta's jacket, bruv.
Yeah, no, it was big. It was big, man. It was big. Oh, sorry, but yes. Thank you. Shout out Seb again. Just on a quick one, Merv, there's been some news in the industry. What's been going on, please?
What's been going on? So we've got a couple of recasting, I suppose. Yeah, if you want to call it that. So we've got T'Challa, obviously Black Panther, is now in talks of being recasted for Black Panther 3, basically.
Are there any, what do you call it? Are there any names in the hat?
No, I haven't seen any names dropped at the moment, but
Yeah.
I guess it's something that we've been speaking about for a couple, maybe a number of years now, since obviously the passing of Chadwick Boseman. Like, you know, should they have recast him straight away? But I think it was so. I get why they didn't do it. I mean, I was one of those people. I think you should still recast him because obviously Black Panther's T'Challa's still an important character to Black Panther and the MCU, and it's like I know. Obviously, at some point, Shuri was to become Black Panther as well, but it almost felt too soon for that to happen because obviously they had to put in the storylines that T'Challa died and stuff. But yeah, I think it's right what they're doing. Do you know what I mean? 'Cause they still need to,
will they recast T'Challa or would they cast his son as the Black Panther?
Well, that's how it is at the moment right now, isn't it? Because obviously at the end of Wakanda Forever, he's supposed to be like T'Challa basically. So technically it's like, okay, wait till he grows up, whatever, and do that. But I feel like they have to do that now with everything that's going on in the MCU. I mean, maybe they might do that, you know. Maybe they might.
No, because I was watching something and it said they don't want to fast forward too much of him growing up.
They don't want to do that.
They don't want to do that. No. But that's me watching various different podcasts. They said they don't want to do his process too quickly. They want to actually recast T'Challa again. A brand obviously the normal names were thrown out. Bogey, was it Michael Bo? What's the guy from South Jordan? Not Michael B. Jordan. Michael Bogey. Was it? I can't remember his name. The one that's in Star Wars.
John Boyega.
John Boyega.
Yeah, they gave the usual names like you know, a lot of the new black actors. You know, Denzel Washington's son, and all that kind of stuff. That was all being chucked out of there. But I don't know. Like I'm okay with them recasting, right? I don't think someone passing away, they should kind of shut down the storyline because the storyline exists in the comics. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. So they've got to be truthful to all the comics. They shouldn't restructure everything entirely.
Yeah.
And I get it was a sensitive time, and where that film was it was such a big film. The magnitude of that film to especially the black community was massive.
Exactly.
But that was something for the first time that we've had our superhero. Do you get what I mean? So
it's true, you know, because I mean, I guess you don't want to sort of discount Wesley Snipes for being Blade, but I don't think at the time that Blade come out. First of all, he wasn't a mainstream Marvel character anyway, and I'm pretty sure that perhaps maybe the majority of people that watch Blade didn't even know he was a Marvel character. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't part of a franchise or universe or anything. So yeah, because the only other person I can think of before that was Meteor Man. Do you know what I mean? Like one film that just had nothing to do with anything. But yeah, it's like this was so big for the black community, obviously. Chadwick Boseman, charismatic, lovable person, whatever. And yeah, it's almost like I do get why they didn't do it straight away. But I guess moving forward, you have to honor the character of T'Challa in it and implement it somehow.
Yeah.
But I'd also like to shout out Letitia Wright, who's from South. I think she's doing a good job as Shuri. And there's nothing against you.
Definitely doesn't take anything away from her at all.
Oh no, no. She has been fantastic, and you know I'm still kind of surprised how far she's come from watching her in Top Boy. Top Boy. Watching her initially in Top Boy, and I'm thinking, okay, cool. Like, and now she's a Hollywood actor.
Yeah.
You know, she's there. She's doing her thing. So yeah, no, you got to big her up. I think she's got a new film, or TV show. Is it a new film? New film at the moment, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's doing her thing, man. But yeah, I'm happy with the recast, man. There's no rush for it, but I'm intrigued because I think they're probably going to introduce the character in Doomsday.
Possibly, yeah, maybe. Because I mean, do you know what the I don't want to thing on Wakanda Forever too much, but it wasn't the greatest. And I think every Black Panther that we saw, like, obviously was in 4 films. Like,
what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean Wakanda?
No, like, so when we saw, like, Wakanda Forever was.
The second one. Sorry.
Yeah, I feel like they even done that too quickly, but I feel like they had to do it because they had to keep Wakanda still relevant, isn't it? But but like everything that the actual Black Panther character was in, like Chadwick Boseman, Civil War,
Solid.
Infinity War, his own film Black Panther, Endgame, they were all bangers, basically, isn't it?
Yeah, and did it? He was fundamental in regards to like the whole Avengers and everything else, because obviously the vibranium and everything else. Do you get what I mean? He had the technology at that time, and no one else had it. And but yeah, man, it was Black Panther was definitely the one. Sorry, just one last thing I was going to touch on. There was someone who they went to cast and rejected the role because they felt in honor of Chadwick that they didn't want to do it, or they couldn't. They felt that they couldn't kind of embrace it as well as Chadwick.
Yeah.
So someone has rejected it.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. And they also had so you're going to recast in Rory McCann from Game of Thrones, The Hound. He's going to play Baylan Skoll. That was previous, again, Ray Stevenson that passed away about a year or 2 ago, I think now. He's going to reprise the role as Baylan Skoll in Ahsoka season 2. Again, another difficult one, because even though, like, obviously we didn't have that sort of longevity as Chadwick Boseman's T'Challa, but obviously Ray Stevenson's one of those actors that is just like, he's not in a lot of things. He's not like proper famous like everyone else is, but you see him, he's just got that presence, isn't it? He's just got that respect as an actor, and he's good in everything he does, I would say, and stuff. So even like him having that role, he was very like sort of very solemn, like, just kind of serious and stuff. And I'm like, no, he smashed his role, and it's like, and I think apparently like Rory McCann and Ray Stevenson were good friends anyway, so it's a good fit basically, because I reckon he'll obviously pay homage to his friend and do it good. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he was in 4, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
Part of the Warriors 3.
Yeah, he doesn't look like him.
That's what I'm saying. He's like one of these kind of transformable actors that's like, oh my gosh, he was in this, and he was in The Punisher, and he was like, he's just been in loads of stuff.
Yeah,
he was even a character in Dexter.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It's one of those characters. He's been in pure films, but you just don't realize, and you literally just don't realize. And some of his characters, I'm looking at some of these films he's in, and this doesn't look like anything like him at some point.
Yeah, just saying, he just completely transforms himself, man.
Yeah, sick. R.I.P. anyway, man.
Yeah. And what else is there? I'm sure there was something else. Oh yeah. There's also talks that Cynthia Erivo, actress that was in Wicked, she's interested in playing Storm in X-Men as well. And Nate's pulling her face. But no, when I heard this, I'm like, I think put aside all the things that was happening with her about the sort of the fan art picture, how she just kind of went a bit ham about that. Like, you know, which,
No,
yeah, because you know, like the Wicked poster, like the famous Wicked poster's got like what's the character's name? Is it Baus? I can't even know the name. But anyway, like I can't remember the name. But anyway, the witch's hat is covered, so you can only just sort of see her nose and lips, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whereas like the new poster, it's kind of similar, but you can just see her character's whole face. And I think what the fan art, the person kind of done fan art with her face, obviously, but covered her eyes, and she was upset about it basically. Like she felt silent, she felt locked out, or whatever and stuff. And you know, but it's one of those ones really where when the film comes out or when something is about to come out, you're going to get artists all over the world or fans doing art, and it's like it wasn't disrespectful to her, it wasn't harmful. It's just like, hey, I've got one of my characters that I like, and I'm just doing fan art, and she took it. I think she just took it a bit too personally, isn't it?
Oh, she proper made comment and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think you really need to be honest.
Yeah. So, but I think. Where maybe, and again, a lot of people might say, okay, where she's probably not used to the limelight, because obviously Wicked's a big production, and it's like world known and stuff. Her kind of just sort of doing that, it's like this is just kind of normal standard stuff, isn't it? And you almost got like that's the thing. No one was being racist or rude or anything to her. It's just like this is kind of what happens in the world of entertainment, isn't it? Don't take it personal.
Yeah, I've just seen it, and I'm like, really. I don't see anything bad about this, but maybe it's a time where what she was going. I don't know what she. Sometimes you're going through something that you think is minor. You see it like next week after, and that's minor. But if you're going through something at that particular time and you see something and you think this is going to tick me off amongst every other thing, and you can tell she just got emotional. I'm a real life human being who chose to look right down the barrel of the camera. Oh, come on. It's just like, yeah, you don't need to do that.
Yeah, maybe it's just misinterpreted. Like, well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Obviously, I can't. I can't put myself in her shoes, so I don't know what she's gone through. But you're right. You're right, baby girl, man. You're right.
Yeah, So she wants to play Storm, or maybe is showing some interest in it. And I think it could be a good fit. You know, I reckon.
I don't know.
To be honest, I don't know, but I won't be devastated if she plays it. It's like she can do it, you know. All she's gonna do is put in a wig, and that's fundamentally it. That's all she's gonna do. Do you get what I mean? She's a good actor, and from what I've saw, to be honest, her prior to Wicked, I don't know who she was. Do you get what I mean? So. Like, I felt that her performance was really. I love Wicked, right? Her performance was fantastic, and I can't wait for Wicked 2, which comes at the end of the year, to see how it ends and everything else. But her becoming Storm, I haven't got an issue with it. As you know, Storm as a character has been played by Halle Berry previously. I didn't really care for the character, but I think if you watch the animation. I think you get more of a feeling how powerful Storm is. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, so, Storm's. I think Storm's like one of these I wouldn't say she's underrated, but she's proper the business. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. She gets my Black Panther on the storylines as well.
That's right.
That was the one. That was the storyline my mum bought me when I was younger.
Yeah.
This is what I'm trying to say. So I'm definitely intrigued to see if she's casted for the role. I've got no problem. But I'm intrigued to see how they're going to use her. Are they going to make her a vocal point of the X-Men franchise? But I don't think they are, because there's a lot of characters they've got to kind of re-go through. You know, Wolverine. What are they going to do with Wolverine, Cyclops, Professor X? There's loads of characters. Jean Grey, obviously the most powerful. Well, one of the most powerful mutants there is fundamentally. Magneto, and of course my guy Apocalypse. Anyway, let's not talk about Apocalypse now. Yeah, give it a year or so, then we can discuss Apocalypse. I'm sorry, I went sidetracked.
True say, I can't lie though. I would like what's her name to play Storm, Jodie Turner-Smith. I think she just looks like a Storm to the team.
You know, I'm gonna Google her name.
She's the one in The Acolyte. She's also in that film Queen and Slim.
Okay,
One of my favorite films, boy.
Yeah,
was too good. Jodie Taylor-Smith.
yeah.
Yeah, she's the one that goes out with Joshua Jackson, the guy that was in
Married.
Married. Sorry, what was that film? That TV show we used to watch?
Dawson's Creek.
No, after that, it had McNulty in it.
Oh, I think you watched. I know what you're talking about, the one on Sky, innit? That came on Sky. Oh, that's gonna bug me. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, though. Yeah.
Do you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't really rate her acting. If I'm being honest with you, I don't really rate her acting. I know she's
in the agency as well.
I don't even know what agency is. I can't remember where it is. But yeah, I don't really rate her acting. And it's not. I'm not just trying to say like kind of shut her down, but I don't really rate her acting. But you know what? It just I want someone to fulfill the role properly because you know that person's going to play Storm for at least 5-6 years, depending on what, or probably almost 10 years. Do you get what I mean? But at the moment, I don't see her at that level as of yet, personally. But it'd be good to see what happens. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, and I also think they want. I think they wanted a younger X-Men team anyway. So maybe I don't know how old she is, but
38.
Yeah, she possibly might be a bit too old, maybe, depending on how young they want to go.
Nah, but Black don't crack, bro. She looks younger.
But your body cracks, boy.
It does. All right. Thank you. Also, was there any other world of celebrity news? No, I think that was it. I told you a couple weeks ago that the man should retire, and he is a bit of a liar, but apparently he announced he is retiring today.
Look, let me tell you something. Obviously, the one you're talking about is Tyson Fury. Is a decoy, and that's what it is. So,
who's he trying to trick? What's this?
No, listen, look, Tyson Fury has come out today and said, guys, I want to keep it short and sweet. Basically, I'm going to retire, and that's it. I'm going to retire. God bless you. Remember this. Blah, 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 blah. Bye-bye. And that was it, right? He said that. But if you really think about it, we know he should be really fighting AJ.
They both need to retire.
No, wait. He should be fighting AJ. If anyone doesn't know, it's Anthony Joshua who I'm referring to.
Femi Anthony Joshua.
I apologize. I forgot the Nigerian part of it. Thank you very much for correcting me. So what it is, everyone knows you should be fighting AJ. So what he's going to say, I know Mr. Sheikh will come to him. He says, oh, you know, you've got to fight AJ. He's going to say, you know what? If you want me to come out of retirement, you've got to pay me this. And guess what? Sheikh and oil is nothing, can it? And that's when he will draw him out and say to him, come on, let's go. Let's do the fight. And then they'll go to Saudi and do the massive fight. Because I watched Tyson Fury's documentary and he said, I can't stop boxing. I will have a mental breakdown. He tried it and he went off the rails. As you could see, he put on about 7 stone. And he done fantastically well losing it, but he was on drugs, alcohol. It was suicidal. So him saying that, I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
He's going about that way, my guy.
Was that?
He's going to go back down that rabbit hole, my guy, because he needs to.
I hope not. I'm actually quite upset that he's decided to retire because he's lost 2 fights out of maybe about 25 fights.
It's what he lost, though. That fight against AJ, no one ever wants to see it, really, man.
Geezer, they're both British. You want to see it?
Nah, we're seeing it for the bands, man.
The bands? Look,
yeah.
Look, I know this is probably 10 years too late. Let's be honest.
It's too late, man. Tell Tyson Fury to go and fight Daniel Dubois.
Was that?
Tell Fury to go and fight Dubois.
Listen, Dubois said, I'm not going to fight you. What have you got to offer me?
Or tell Fury to go and fight them YouTubers, bro. That's where he is right now.
No. What are you saying, Geezer? You can't be. No. Show Tyson Fury respect. The guy is a good boxer. What
Yeah,
he's achieved has been absolutely fantastic. And obviously,
KSI, Logan Paul, Deji.
man said Deji, you know. Man said Deji. True say Deji didn't have a fight with Mayweather still.
Bro, fight the man then, bro.
No. Until this day. No, sorry, I just thought of Wilder in it. Sorry.
To be fair, he might have retired, he might not have retired, but yeah, that's all we're giving Tyson Fury, bro. Wrestling also now wrestling you can watch on Netflix. They show Raw on Tuesdays, I think, and SmackDown on one of the other days. But wrestling is now on Netflix. Like,
this is the best thing they've ever done. Do you know that? Like, bro, you know what's funny? You know, obviously, I put on Netflix and I thought, oh my god, Royal Rumble's here. So I put Royal Rumble, put it on. I said, yeah, Seb, this is Royal Rumble that came on the other day. But you know, my head, I was still in 2024, innit? Yeah. I made Seb watch 3 hours of Royal Rumble from last year, bruv. From last year. And now my head was just thinking, oh yeah, it was 2024, obviously with 2025. And Royal Rumble is in February. But anyway, he watched it. Huh?
1st of Feb.
Oh, 1st of Feb, yeah, 1st of Feb. But yeah, they've got all the Royal Rumbles from, I think, number 1. They've got everything. It's like it's on Netflix and you pay such a small subscription and they're giving you WWE wrestling, SmackDown and Raw. Bro, it's so appetizing. It's so wonderful. Honestly, it's just fantastic. Like I'm not gonna, wrestling is not exactly the same anymore, but it's one of the ones that. But the fact that I don't have to go and search for it, as in, is it on Sky? Sky ruined it. But Netflix, what they're doing, they're making sure they're the number 1 streaming service there is. And they are number 1.
It's like they were out there first. Like, no, we need to remain on top.
Bro, I'm telling you. And you wait until UFC goes in there. It's a wrap. I'm telling you, it's a wrap. Like, and the thing is, I'm more than prepared. I'm more than happy if they say to you, I'm going to increase the price of what you pay monthly by 8, 10, 12%. I'll be more than happy to pay for it because what the offer is more or less everything apart from football. It's everything apart from football. I go to Netflix straight away. Oh, let's watch something. No one presses Prime because Prime is absolute Prime. How to go around Prime? Yeah, like Netflix. You can go to new movies and whatever. And this, and you go. It's so easy to operate. The operating system, the interface is perfect. But when you go onto Prime, the interface is horrendous. I don't know what people are doing. Like, guys, you need to work on your interface. It's terrible. And the thing is, when you go on the interface and you type in a film, you think, boom, I'm going to watch this film. It tells you $1.99. Prime user free. And what are you doing? Man pays monthly, you know. I pay monthly. You're telling me I can't watch it, and you want me to go and pay additional money to go and watch another film. You're lucky I still got an account. I've got an account with you guys because of my next day delivery with Prime. That's the only reason why. Sorry about that.
That was a solid.
As you can see, guys, 2025. Richard hasn't changed. He's the same.
That COVID done something to you, where you're 4 horsemen, bro.
Bro, man's got the war hat
on. Than he was originally, bro.
Man's got the war hat on, innit, bro? Man's got the Russian hat on, bro. Putin, yeah? Man's ready, bro.
All right. Are there any trailers or any new releases or trailers of releases that are coming out?
Yeah, Reacher season 3. Don't know if any of you saw that, but
yeah.
The thing is, I didn't really want to watch any trailer of it because I'm like, it's coming out pretty soon anyway. But I'm like, I just keep hearing that there's a guy that's bigger than Alan Richard, isn't it? Like, and I'm like, that's impossible. Do you know what I mean? And when I saw the trailer, I'm thinking, how can you dwarf him? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you know what's funny, right? You know, what's his name? Reacher. What's his name?
Alan Richardson.
Yeah, Alan Richardson.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what's so funny, yeah? I said to myself, I knew he was big in it.
Yeah.
And I see him stand next to Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
Right. And I don't know what show it was, yeah.
Oh, that
and
was
like,
that Gentleman Wolf, that film that they done. I can't remember the title. It was quite a Guy Ritchie film, yeah.
Yeah. Henry Cavill must have he was intimidated, bruv. He was proper intimidated. He looked so short compared to me. I thought, nah, Reacher's how big is Reacher, bruv?
To me, there's a creature that's bigger than him, bro. Can't even call him man anymore. It's a creature, bro. You know what I mean?
He's a lot bigger. He's fucking humongous.
Bruv. No,
I just can't wait to see it just for that. I just want to see them fight and do inhuman things to each other, innit?
Bro,
that might be a pause. That might be a pause.
That is a pause, bro.
I'm gonna have to override that one. So hold on 1 second. So I was like, I didn't have one on there, but was like Merv, yellow card.
That's you
get a free kick. You get a free kick.
Of the year, man. Yeah, I mean, it's not fair.
No, because that was wild. That was a yo. Man said inhuman. Hey, yo, I can't repeat it.
The thing is, when I said that, I was like, oh gosh, I could see myself falling apart, and I still said it.
That was definitely an yo.
Oh gosh.
All right. Now you're gonna stop talking about how big a man is. What? Hey, yo, this is wild, bro. This is wild, bro. All right. Were there any other trailers that had come out?
Not that I know of. No.
No worries. Obviously, it's first episode of the season, so I know there are lots of shows that we have watched over the Christmas period, but one I think we all watched was Missing You on Netflix.
6'8".
Okay, so Missing You on Netflix was a Harlan Coben film, and it's about, well, the way they sold it was there was a police officer or detective, and her partner had gone missing, and randomly, so many years later, just pops up on a dating app.
Yeah.
It starred Ashley Walters, Rosalind Eliarthar, Jessica Plummer, Richard Armitage, Lisa Faulkner. Guys, was it 8 parts or 6 parts?
I think it's 6.
6 parts.
Yeah, it was 6. It was 6. Yeah.
Yeah, 6 parts.
Okay, thanks for that. All right. So, what were your thoughts, guys?
No, it was 5 parts.
Yeah,
5 parts.
Yeah, 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5, yeah.
Did you like it? Did you love it?
It was alright. It was like, I think for what it was, with all the stars, there's a lot of people in there. I obviously had Richard Armitage is obviously the poster boy for Harlan Coben's film and program.
Everyone of them.
Like, I don't know. I kind of expected more. Obviously, you had it was Lenny Henry, wasn't it?
Lenny Henry.
Yeah, Lenny Henry.
Flashback Henry.
Yeah, flashback Henry. Yeah, it was alright. It's like, I don't know, man. You know, everyone's like when something starts off really well and it just doesn't finish very well, or it's just like it's a bit of an anticlimax. That's kind of how I felt about this, really.
Yeah. Do you know what? I was really enjoying it because I just like Nate said about like someone who went missing. I don't know how long he was missing for, but he disappeared, and the fact that she found him on the dating site, I was like, raw. Let's figure out. Okay, let's break it down. Let's go on. So, and you know, watching it and what they tried to do was have 2 separate storylines, and like, can we just talk about the whole the con artist and killing people that gangsters? Yeah, I didn't know what was going on.
Made no sense,
bro. Yeah, I know what they're trying to do, like kind of distract you and make you have kind of ideas on what's going on and all that kind of stuff.
But you'd hope that the story's linked somehow.
But do you know This is my theory, right? And I believe that it was meant to be linked because that character, Stacey Imbalo, played by Jessica Plummer, Jessica Plummer, right? She was getting paid to take pictures of people, so I believe she was working for him, but not realizing what his intentions were. Because if you remember, she was always going places. I've got to take pictures. I've got to take pictures. I'm sitting in the car. Oops, boom. I take the picture. Someone having an affair. She was saying certain things, but it didn't link. It should have linked up to that man, and that's how he was getting a lot of that information, not just online and setting up profiles. It was also getting evidence of people like blackmailing people, doing this, doing that, and I think because other than that, her character was nonsense.
And don't you feel like all the people that are around her just were so like they just suck, man? Like they're just all lying to her and not telling the truth and things, and like your social circle is just awful.
Yeah, like Mary is it Mary Malone? Her other friend,
the flatmate.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. It was like, sorry.
No, Stacey, as you mentioned as well.
Yeah. So, her flatmate. It was just like at first I thought her flatmate had true intentions, and then it was just like it just got really really weird. Like done before, I was excited to certain parts of the show. I thought this is really really going well, but in my head I thought, that gangster stuff that was happening, I just thought it was just to confuse you, and just this little thing, it was just trying to confuse you. And then when that part played out, I was like, guys, where did you go with this? Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
But even when we got to Lenny Henry part, I like that. Because it reminded me of Mr. Loverman. I don't even remember on.
That's what it reminded me straight away.
Yeah, it reminded me of that, and how obviously being black and being gay was such a thing and all that kind of stuff. But I just felt, I personally felt like if I'm going to jump to the final episode, right, and everything comes out, and Ashadi, who's Josh, it says to Kat that, yeah, I killed your dad, blah, 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 this, right? So you've just told me you killed my dad, and me and you are going to sit next to each other in the bed, and I'm going to touch his finger. Are you stupid or something, bro?
It wasn't.
No.
It wasn't just like I killed your dad. There was more to it.
Yeah, Giza, I get it, bro. But the shock of someone killing your dad, who is your lover, and is going to be. So you think you're going to touch my little finger?
Yeah, but your dad had died. Come on, it wasn't like it was yesterday. The dad died years ago.
Giza, I get that. What you forgot? You got a parent now. You don't have a parent who brought you up and got you everything, got you your house, got you your flat.
I told you. I thought the storyline had definitely had holes in it. I didn't like the fact that you put Ashley Waters on the front cover, like to say that you were just going to try and draw a crowd in, and then like let us know that he weren't going to be in it till episode 4.
No, I was deeply why not? Hurt. But no. But why not? It's like Ashley Waters being in the front cover is great for him. Do you get what I mean? It's great.
Netflix does that a lot, though. To be fair, with a lot like films, TV shows, they'll put the more famous or known person on the front, and it's not really even about them.
Yeah, and I think it's a good thing he's at the front, because he's Ashley Waters. From my perspective, he's our age. We grew up listening to him. We've seen Top Boy and everything else, and it's like he's got to that stage where he's able to be put forward as the front face.
True.
Do you get what I mean? Despite him coming in episode 4, I felt it was fantastic, and I like the fact that he wasn't in the show to begin with. We just saw his face, and we know something has happened, and we had a feeling that he was. We thought he was part. Obviously, we knew he killed his dad, and nearer to the end, but we just kind of we just thought, what the mysterious shit is going on? And for him to then come up in episode 4, I was cool with that.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
This is not an Ashley Walters show, isn't it? And that's why it kind of when it's on the opening credits, it says with Ashley Walters rather than him being straight at the beginning, isn't it? So
yeah, that was my thing. I just felt like, raw, you know, Lenny Henry, you've advertised it, you sold it. You get me? You sold it. It's bruv. It's like that man there. They sold. Do you want to watch, bruv? You want to watch, or you want these earphones? You're like, yeah, cool, bruv. He shows it to you, everything. You put it on, you're like, yeah, this is sick. You put it back in the box. When you get home, it's just bricks or it's just dust or some fucking. That's what I felt with this one, bro. I feel like I got robbed.
Well, you know, one of the characters is called Ronaldo. No, Reynaldo.
Yeah, Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't you think he looks like a hench version of Harry Potter?
He probably does. I can see him now. He does look like him.
Well, I'm telling you, I was like, raw. He looked like Harry Potter. Some hench Harry Potter. If you ever want to do a film Harry Potter older, boy, that's gonna be him.
Daniel Radcliffe is wench anyway, bro. Like, have you not seen Daniel Radcliffe? He's proper hench, bro.
Well, what are you looking at him like that?
Yeah,
because that's why they wanted him to play. Like, people were saying, "Oh, you should play Wolverine," in it. And there was speculation in it.
He should play Wolverine. Get the hell out! I can't take him serious.
Once he did, what was it? War Horse in the West End in the theater. Yeah. I think there's a scene where he's got to be nude.
Yeah.
Like since then, he's been about like making sure that everything he looks like in shape and all the rest of it.
Yeah, like, gosh, what happened to you, Harry, mate?
I can't think of Harry Potter, innit?
He looks like a wedge Harry Potter with a beard and that. You know, like if you did Harry Potter in 10 years' time, what he would look like. Yeah.
100%. Yeah, man. You know, there was little holes in the film, but I did want the film to have at least one more episode. And I said it to someone goes to me, what are you talking about? I just wanted the whole Kat and Josh thing to kind of, they needed more time. Like, I felt that she forgave him way too easily. Does that make sense?
She gave everybody, man.
Yeah, just
you got to remember, she was getting vexed, and it wasn't even him. He wasn't in the app, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Like he had nothing to do with it, bro. He just wanted to be a yard of his daughter, bro.
Yeah, real talk. Yeah, real talk. You know, and
yeah, Michael from Desmond's, isn't it? Was his
granddad with the father. That's it, the father-in-law. What actually happened to his girlfriend at that time who had the baby?
He said she passed away, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, she passed away. Yeah. You know, it's just, and how they tracked him down because he used the same type of. He writes the same, but he used a alternate, like a different name. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know, AI is scary because I never knew that. So they know how you write in a particular way, so they can search online to the way that you usually write, and they can find a match, and that could be that person.
Yeah,
that is
messed up.
That is, you know what? I never knew that even existed until this show came up. So you know, people in uni who try to use AI for their coursework, plagiarism. You're getting caught, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Even more now.
All right. I forgot last week, so I didn't watch last week's. But Skeleton Crew. I know, Rich. I don't think you was into it.
Bro, I'm fully there, bro.
Really?
Yeah. I made Seb watch it. He loves it.
Yeah. No, you know what? It is good. It is good. Like, and obviously, like, what's his name? What's Juno's character's name? Jod or something like that. Like, he's just basically showing his true colors now, isn't it? Well, true colors, but like.
Can I quickly answer the question?
Yeah.
Is he a Jedi?
I don't know. I don't know. I think.
Go on.
I don't know. I'm not entirely sure if they said, or maybe I've not been paying attention much. But I feel like he's one of those ones where he probably was perhaps at the Jedi Academy, whatever, training to be a Jedi, and he might have got so far and he just quit. That's what it seems like to me. Because obviously he's done the lightsaber.
Yeah, because when he brought it out, and I thought, oh,
and he's a force user as well, isn't he? So
yeah,
like,
this is what I'm trying to say.
I think. Well, yeah, obviously finale's on Wednesday, so hopefully we'll find out a bit more of his character because he does. There seems like there's something more going on with him in it because obviously he's like where he's like now captured all the. He's holding everyone ransom and like the kids and all that stuff. I'm just hoping that I don't think he really wants to kill them or anything like that, but
No, he doesn't. Yeah,
he's got something planned up his sleeve, isn't it? So,
but to be fair, I don't. Like, obviously, they're kids. So, but I think those kids can say, "I'm not going to listen to you," because he gained a bond with those kids. He's never going to hurt them. I personally don't think so. Like, I don't personally think so.
I don't know. They're kids still in it, so they're probably still thinking of the kid brain, isn't it? Like, he's a bad man now. I don't trust you.
Yeah, real talk. You know that kid Wim?
Yeah.
Tell him, kill him. He annoys me so much, you know. He proper annoys.
Main one as well, you know. How can you have your main character that's the most annoying one?
No, get rid of him. He just annoys me so much. But honestly, personally, I'm fully enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. I think it's a good show. The fact that I got Seb watching it and he was like hooked on it, like hooked. Like I thought, yeah, he loved it. And the fact that Neil, the elephant boy.
Yeah.
Seb got to me, how does he look like? And I googled Neil, Robert Timothy Smith.
Yeah.
And, oh my god, that's the elephant guy. He was fully engrossed. And I to be honest, I enjoyed it. And I get what you mean. What you guys were saying last year about a guy named Goonies kind of type of thing. Yeah, do you know what I mean? So I totally understand that. And if obviously, I'm most likely it's going to be a season 2. I expect it to be a season 2 because I think it's really good.
Yeah,
it has that vibe, and and I think it can go somewhere. Definitely.
No, definitely.
I just hope they don't just unnecessarily force particular seasons. As you know, certain things can just end okay. Just end, like if you get to season 3 and season 3, that's all it has to be.
Yeah, no need to force it.
Yeah, exactly. And if you want to do a film afterwards, because these kids are older, because you followed them in a series, and do a film or one film where something happens and they get, I don't know, do you get what I mean? But other than that, it just let's not overrun it. Let's not kill it so that everyone's bored of it. Just keep it going the way it's going. Because eventually those kids are going to grow up, right? They're going to grow up and have a bit more common sense.
There's a lot they can do with them, to be fair, if they're still young like that.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot they can do. But yeah, I'm definitely all for it, man. Definitely all for it. I'm enjoying it.
Cool. I know there's been lots of other stuff, so I'm very quick about this one. Brother Kel talked about it a couple of weeks ago, which was Earth Abides. That is now out on MGM Plus on Amazon Prime, and the first 2 episodes are out.
Yeah.
If you don't have Prime MGM Plus, you can still watch the first episode with your Prime account. It'll allow you to watch it, but obviously they would then charge you for something afterwards.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. But yes, I've watched the first 2 episodes, and I would like to say it's actually big. It reminds me very much of almost I Am Legend type vibes. So, like Kel said, the virus had taken them all out. Did Kel tell us about the episode with the rats?
He was talking about the rats. He mentioned the rats.
Woo! That was the episode I just watched now. I said, woo!
I need to watch it, man.
I think you should watch it. I think you'll enjoy it. You'll enjoy it.
No.
My only issue is it's going to come out every week.
That's all right, man. Kel just has to wait.
Yeah, Kel's going to wait. Because I know Kel has been wanting to talk about it, and Kel obviously has watched the whole thing. So that is out. So that was very good. I'm sure there's other stuff, but is there anything else that you've been watching that you need to let people know about?
Not really. But I will say though, I watched The Substance last night. Yeah. That film was all kinds of messed up, man. But I've been thinking about it the whole day. That's the thing. Like, it's that impacting, isn't it?
What is it? A film?
Yeah, it's the film that Demi Moore is in. that like kind of like a comeback movie. She won a award for it in the Golden Globes.
Yes.
And I definitely deserved. But the film, it's if you don't like, it's basically it's a body horror film, isn't it? Like when I actually think about it, it's a body horror film, and it's just it's not one of these films where it's like, oh, I'm gonna be disgusting for the sake of it, but it has to be because that's kind of what the film's about, sort of thing, isn't it? Like it's just it's basically a commentary on social like aspects of life, basically, isn't it? About beauty, basically beauty standards, but it's just the really ugly side of it to the point where I think it is such a like deep metaphor. But the film's fantastic, man.
Oh, okay.
It's quite long. I mean, the thing is, it's long, but you don't actually feel the runtime.
Okay, what's long?
It's 2.5 hours, isn't it?
Why are these people getting away with 2.5 hour films? I just don't understand why they. Do you think everyone is allowed to do 2.5 hour films just like that now?
Well, this is standard.
No, but look, I remember 1 hour and 30-minute films, and that's what they were.
They used to be like 86 minutes, 85, like them kind of run times, hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's got to the point. If I watch a film more or less after 10:30, it's a risk, you know. Like I basically have to find, I have to find something that's like an hour and a half to just take me nicely to midnight so I can go to bed. Do you know? Because watching a film, like if I'm watching a film that long, I have to start at 9 o'clock in it.
Yeah, well, I thought the superhero films were stretching when they started doing the 3 hours on a regular basis. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right.
That's fine with me, isn't it? If you give me a
no, because we like the genre, but I'm saying like you put it this way, I enjoy Marvel giving me a 3 hour film, but that 3 hour silent film, it wasn't a silent film, with the 3 mafia dons where they don't talk. They say like one word a week, 1 word an hour. That was
like Killers of the Flower Moon and
no, I don't mind Killers of the Flower Moon with a good story. Like it was a good story. What's the other one? You remember? You know them old school Irishman. What the fuck was that, bro?
How long was that? 4 hours.
3 hours.
Bro,
3 hours.
if you want to go to sleep and you can't, just put that on.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm never ever going to watch that film.
No, you would never watch its entirety, bro. It would always put you to sleep.
I was engaged with that. I like them kind of films.
Yeah, you like, bro. That was like, bro. I need something. I've watched certain things here. That if something doesn't happen within like 15 minutes, like a little bit of action, bro, allow it. I need to watch it at 9 o'clock in the morning.
And even that film, The Irishman, I have to be on annual leave. I'm not wasting my life. I'm not gonna do it when I'm doing 9 to 5. You know, I'm not gonna do it, bro. No way in God's earth, bro.
What did I watch? Once Upon a Time in America is 3.5 hours long. And that's an old school, I like that. Man.
Some of them ones, like I said,
but when I watch those films, there could be no disturbances. I'm invested in that world. I'm every part of that world.
That's my
why I enjoy it.
If it's boring and I'm invested, that's why I love the cinema. But I choose which films I'm watching in cinema.
I almost feel like a non-playable character in those films when I'm watching it, bro. Because you have to be. You have to immerse yourself in that world, isn't it?
I'm gonna watch it in parts, bro. 20 minutes here, 20 minutes there, bro. I like you. I will just say to you also, Rich, I watched No Good Deeds on Netflix. The one with Lisa Kudrow and them still in the house. No. You watched the first episode and then you said, I'm going to finish watching it. Watch him have to Google the damn thing because I know
Phoebe from Friends, man. Phoebe from Friends.
Phoebe from Friends, bro.
Oh, yeah, it's good though, isn't it? I don't think I finished it. it.
How did I know that the man ain't going to finish it, bro?
No, one second.
Bro, it was weeks ago, you know.
It's 8 episodes.
Yeah, bro.
I've
got up to episode 2.
I can't stand to have unfinished watchables on my list. It's horrible.
No, but you know what? Did you enjoy it? Did you finish it?
Yeah, I finished it. Of course I did.
It was good. So it was good. I don't know what happened at the end, but it was good though.
It was good. It was alright. It was like it became like a whodunit.
Yeah,
almost
exactly,
like a murder mystery kind of thing.
That's it.
I finished watching that. It was alright.
I'm bad.
Didn't know.
Ow.
That was a good collaboration there, man. I like it. I like it.
Bank of Dave. I think who watched Bank of Dave the first one?
Me, I watched it. Why did them part 2? I just
They
don't
got part
understand.
2. They got part 2. So I watched Bank of Dave 1 yesterday, so I can watch Bank of Dave 2.
The Bank of Dave 1 is that's where you shouldn't go anywhere after that.
Yeah, I want to see where they're going with Bank of Dave 2. And it only came out last year.
Yeah. What? Bank of Dave 1?
Yeah.
Did it?
Yeah.
I thought it was about 2 years ago. Okay.
So the fact they're going back to back, I mean, pause.
Yeah, I just that's the yellow card, bro. We're not going to get away with that one.
You'll miss next week's match.
Yeah.
Sorry, it was 23. It was 23. Sorry, I apologize.
Yeah, I don't see the point of Bank of Dave. I thought part 1 was a really, really good film, a true story based on Dave and what he did for the community and everything else. But the fact that they've been in part 2, I mean, now I'm really intrigued to see it. I don't think it was needed.
Possibly not.
Yeah, but obviously when we watch it, then we can pass comment on it.
All right, cool. Well, I know that the listeners have been tuned into a longer episode today. All right,
21 minutes already.
Yeah, it's been exciting. We've been back. We are back. Merv is looking at us worryingly because he has to review this in an hour and 20 minutes. I do apologize. But guys, please do. We are fully back. Hopefully next week we will have a full squad inside. Yeah, man. Big up yourselves. Big up your status. Happy New Year. Shout you out. Don't small up yourself. Always big up yourself. And yeah, man, that was episode 268. My name is Nate, the man in the know. Peace.
Rich.
Peace.
Oh, I thought we were going to do everyone.
We were. But you did it. Merv just chose not to.
I wasn't sure this is new to me.